Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
because I'm a trusted member of the media, I've got to be honest. I can't just call everything woke trash all the time and just put down, everything just because it's SJW. This
Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is a flip-flopper and a hypocrite.
And I put a link for my new Last Week in Clickbait t-shirts that we just put out, and they are on sale right now if you're interested in that.
Later, really, I was like, I love this movie. I settled on, that I was going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now, I settled on, that I was going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now, I settled on, that I was going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now.
Welcome back to Movie Madness, Episode 5. And guess what? I got Jeremy's blessing on D.D. Cobra to go ahead and try to keep exposing him and making myself look dumb. So I said, I'll try my hardest, but I can't compete with all your videos! So with his blessing, I'll do a part 2 exposed. Actually, with his blessing, I'm going to kick off a new segment to Movie Madness. And it's called Delusions of Grandeur. There's so many things about Jeremy. The flip-flopper of flipandfloppers.com. Pro Jeremy is one that I've come across for this episode. And the reason is, in the same 24 hours, he uploads a video, which is, I'm serious, it's very much like an MCN boss video when they take advantage of their subs and try to say, I know how to do everything. I know how to make a video, how to make a successful YouTube channel, and your viewers are like, oh, I want to know more. It's internet scammery, MCNs. So he said he's not, and I'm going to keep him to his word. Here's just one more point to prove that all he cares about is views. By deleting another video! What I'm talking about, and I wish I had the evidence because it's internet gold, is him on a live stream saying he red-pilled himself. I want that clip so bad. On already! What's my point with deleting live streams? When you do that, you don't care about your subscribers. You don't care about the people that paid you super chats. That's direct content paid by the consumer, and you delete it for views. To keep your videos coming. To keep them in the top of the search. That means you don't care. You got what you wanted from the video. That video belongs to your super chat subscribers. You don't delete it for views. And for the algorithm. There you go. That's exposed. Pro Jeremy, who said he had to Google MCN. I'm not sure what I believe on that. Because, he red-pilled himself. Let's get back to business. Because this is a declaration of war! We're going on the war path! Fans united. I prepared a statement because I don't want to miss anything. I want to get this right. This is our declaration of war. We need to come together and Warcott hard! Warcott is coming for D&D and Star Wars. Are you tired of spinning your wheels with the Phantom Menace? Break the wheel like the Mad Queen. That's one thing I liked about the finale. Break the wheel. Even though the story didn't, the episodes didn't back it up. Let's break the wheel for real. Instead of spinning it with the Phantom Menace. Tired of coming second to comics? Or not at all? Second to paywalls? Where you could get deleted by Jeremy just for your views. T-shirts, Patreon, or whatever is next to abuse. The Bank of Fandom. Listen, the Bank of Fandom is a bank. But if you abuse it, making constant withdrawals for your own ambitions, celebrity, or a Comico mortgage, the Bank of Fandom, also the Bank of Goodwill, runs dry. And it doesn't have a bailout. Based on what Jeremy does, he deletes the content paid by the consumer with the super chats. You own that now, and he deletes it for himself. Do you want to make a real change? Smash the hell out of that dumpster fire instead of parking in front of it with a tip cup. Camped on YouTube. A squatter. An e-bigger. Time for fandoms to unite. Unite fandom. And give the final blow to Disney. They ruined Star Wars and Game of Thrones, and now they want to take on streaming. They need to be stopped. This is some serious shit. Led by Ruin and Kathy. And if you think Disney and Kathy wanting a headline to snipe the hottest showrunners, causing D&D to jump ship, didn't enter into the equation, you're wrong. It was about also giving a blow to HBO. They couldn't obtain the IP, so they sniped what they could. This is the Disney effect. Believe it! It doesn't just affect Star Wars and Disney properties. It affects every other company out there trying to make quality content. If something is popular and you can't gobble up the IP, you snipe the talent and leave disaster in its wake. Every time. Game of Thrones Season 8 is a direct result of the Disney effect. So this is our only chance, honestly. There will never be another time in entertainment history a perfect storm, a Disney shitstorm of two of the most popular properties in history ruined by greed. And the greed of the menace to fandom will not get you there. It would have only led to ruin. It would have led to John Kasdan writing Indy 5. That's what would happen if you didn't boycott hard. It is enough. On all fronts, Disney and the menace with the Comico and the flip-floppers, humble man Start, red-pilling himself, sitting in front of his computer, wishing his website would take off, looking at trends and hot takes he can remake. It's time to boycott hard. Warcott is coming. Fans united. And if there's a fandom you know of as being abused and ignored, I support them too. And we should. Now, some of you have been asking for gear and merch for hashtag Warcott is coming. I am here for fandom, not for another t-shirt merchant. This is a grassroots effort and needs a long reach. Make your own merch. Make your own shirt. There's some talented viewers out there. Hit me up on Twitter with you wearing it with the hashtag. Even if you don't want your face to be in it, I could include you in a video. Or if you have a YouTube channel and you make a shirt supporting the cause, send me a link to your channel and I will sub you. No questions asked. And I don't ask for subs, but when I sub for life. We need to spread like the flames left by the Mad Queen. Are you mad about fandom? Is this what you're flipped out about? Small shout out to Flipped Out. I'll provide a link in the description. Join me, Warriors! Star Warriors! Toxic Avengers to Disney's box office, bottom line, and the abuse we continue to take. And even if you disagree, I say join the fandom collective, because a collective of fans is stronger than celebrities parked on the internet. Campers, squatters. You support them, time to take it back. So join the collective, the fandom collective, and let's give them hell. You go to war to win, you need everyone. So I encourage fans to reach out to others with different opinions. I know Jeremy doesn't need red-pilled. He does that for himself a month later. Convinced himself. You know a trend whore has a conflict of interest to get his website going and show for his own celebrity. But maybe there are some out there that could be red-pilled for real. So I reached out to a few, and I hope the collective of fandom will embrace opposing opinions. And change fandom for everyone. And don't replace one master with another or a gatekeeper. This isn't why we started this gangster shit. Even if you can't afford super chats, campaigns, and t-shirts, I support you. I support all warriors of fandom and a collective of them. So this perfect storm I was referring to, that's the end of my statement. And that comes from the heart. I'm here for everyone. Even if you unsubscribe, whatever, you could still talk to me anytime. But here's my point of all this. There has never been a time in entertainment history, and I know I have a video that says D&D is going to be hard to get them fired. It's because Disney went all in, and they're a lot smarter than Ruin, not in the writing, but in their response. They're dead silent, just like Kathy. So, it's going to be difficult, but there's something that has traction. It is that petition, and I support all petitions. But you got to be realistic about it. There's never been a fan petition with this much traction. So we need to jump on board the existing one and not start a new one. You'll never get that traction again. So, I'm going to provide a link to the fan petition to remake Season 8 because that's a blow. If you get that to 8 million, 8 for 8! 8 for 8 seasons wasted. That's what I'm talking about. Warcott is coming, and the reason is the 8 for 8 seasons wasted. So that's step one. We need to get that to 8 million by the time The Rise of Skywalker is in theaters. And then the second part is to Warcott hard. Support the Warcott and never falter. Be a real warrior. We might lose, but we'll die on the battlefield trying for the future of fandom, for your children. It's that serious. If you care about these properties, this is the time. And all those shills that say fan petitions don't matter, boycotting doesn't matter, it matters. Look at their petition to try to make Solo 2 happen. It matters. John Kasdan doesn't have a writing job. The nepotism at Lucasfilm could have ruined 2 franchises. And Indy 5 needs all the help it can get. Not with John Kasdan writing it, that's for sure. Number 3 is the grassroots effort by you. Time to stop barking and put some bite with all that bark. Use the hashtag. Create your own art and t-shirts. And I'll show it here. I'll retweet it. If you have a YouTube channel, let me know. This is how we win. And my personal step is don't replace one master for another. I'm here for fandom. I'm here for a collective of fans. And I don't care about YouTube celebrity. You know what? I could lose subs all the time as long as there's someone to talk to. I'll be here. I'm begging you, please. If anyone has a clip saying that he red-pilled himself, please provide a link to that. But I've looked everywhere. And I'll go subscribe to D-Day Cobra today. I forgot to do that while I was on his channel. I'm going to do that right after this video. Okay, time for Super Chat. Let me say his name before I forget because I just looked at the comment section. Frank Lombardo. He left a lengthy comment, but I'll get to the most important part. Why is deleting a video bad? You can make mistakes, but leave the proof. Especially if your whole channel is built around that. The first time I subscribed to him a long time ago, but as soon as I watched his first video that got traction, I was like 8 out of 10. Okay, okay, that's cool. You changed your mind. Let me watch the review. You know how he loves to say wouldn't fit the narrative. That wouldn't fit his narrative, would it? So that's why it's important. And the second reason it's important is when you go to the Bank of Fandom for super chats, they pay for the video. That's their content. You don't delete it just for views. That's my second point. Tell me if you agree. You're willing to have people pay to talk to you, and then when it doesn't benefit you anymore, you delete it. Delete another video! So let's see. Oh, that delusions of grandeur. I'm going to stick on the Fandom Menace. I'm going to stick on them. and be mad as hell if they keep abusing the fandom. So I'll stay close to them and see if they make the segment Delusions of Grandeur, because Pro Jeremy is real delusional if he's telling you and making a video how to make a successful YouTube channel. Views and sub count is not always a success when you damage the valid points of other videos because you're the biggest, blowing the most air with another video and deleting the ones where the subscribers pay for. I'll leave you with that. More to come. This is just episode 5 of Movie Madness. Keep those super chats coming, and they're always free here.
What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. Obviously, this is my personal channel, and many people have asked me to do a video on this about building a YouTube channel, how to have a successful YouTube channel, how to maintain one. And it's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today, look at there. Of course, Brie Larson has to be protected at all costs. Disney has taken down my video where I responded to the Captain Marvel trailer. Don't mind, please like and share this video to as many of your social media platforms as you can. I want as many eyes and ears to hear this message as possible.